this game, but the way that Panda's been playing has been really, really solid. But they're going up against Team Liquid, and Team Liquid is no joke. So here we go, starting this one off on CTF Truth with a little bit of eco point of view. Looks like he's going to grab the splinter grenade and help his boy Penguin. You can see Zane over there just got hit with a grenade, so he's going to make his way on over towards the camo. That one gets burned right around 46 second, and that's going to be a couple dead there. Team Liquid, nice starting strategy here. Just open up this one. Straight Six, the last guy alive, over towards that car side. Everyone from Panda is going to be spawning in their base, so that's going to be a little bit frustrating if you are a Panda fan. Now someone was able to flank out of nowhere. They do get to the base. Nice heads-up play by Eco to get Straight Six. That was a really nice pull, though, by Straight Six.
Yeah, and let's stay here with Ego as he's going to lay down some shots across the map. Take down Kratos. That's going to be 2 down for Panda. He's got Straight Stick in his sights. 2 players throwing some nades and a nice escape to stay alive here at bottom mid. About a minute into the game. No flag moving here just yet. Trying to get the right slays. Definitely hear some screams there from the main stage. That's going to be 2 down for Team Liquid, and Naded is moving this flag across the map.
Yeah, you can see these guys are very, very objective-oriented. They're just running right to the base and pulling the flags, not even having much control over here. It looks like they want to get the slays and run the flag at the same time, which could end up paying off for them, but instead it looks like a counter cap coming in from Liquid. I think Penguin is pushing this one in. That one's sitting there. A couple kills coming in for Denoxide and Naded. Eco's the only person at the base to be able to put this one in. Rain picks up a kill. Eco picks up a kill too. Kratos, is he going to be able to get the return? There he is, crouching on it halfway there. All he needs is a teammate to come in there, and that is going to be a teammate coming in for the return. Nice job coming out from Panda.
That's an extremely clutch play to get that return there. Now over to Eco, though, as he is making his way to top car. He's got a teammate top middle. That sword is up. If these players can get a hold of that sword, use that to run the flag, that would definitely benefit them. For those of you watching at home, you run faster with the sword. So combining that with the flag, doubling that up, you move the flag that much faster across the map, and it's extremely hard to stop that flag runner. Well, Eco is still alive here in the bubble, blocking these spawns, and he's going to get pushed here by Denoxide. Almost takes him out. Denoxide will take down Eco.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of crowd pleases in there, but that is Panda Gaming. And it's Denoxide, one of the young guns coming out from this squad. He's stuck on over towards the car side. Kind of in no man's land right now. He's going to get called out, so he's going to have to make some sort of play. Kratos is screaming at the top of his lungs right now. Meanwhile, Stellar also has camo and sword. You can see he just picked up a kill underneath the base, but Naded going to get the assault rifle kill onto that. And this has been back and forth, Mike. You've seen a bunch of flags being ran. No flag caps quite yet, in constant back and forth in terms of map position. Yeah,
neither team really able to get any control and get the right slays, get 2 or 3 down, get that flag moving and controlling their spawn, whether it's forcing them under the base or forcing them under the bubble. There you see Team Liquid trying to just get that flag out, but you're going to see Panda Gaming just answer back and get the slays there to stop that run. Rain's pushing in by himself right now. He'll pick up the kill. You'll see that in the kill feed on Denoxide and do a good job at staying alive. Naded, though, controlling Pink 2. He's flanking around, takes down Rain to stop that flag. A big play there from him.
Yeah, and I want to see, obviously, the communication from this Panda Gaming team. It is going to be extremely entertaining, so let's hop in with a listen.
P1. Nice bubble, they're bubble 2 shots. Hey, P3, guys. P3, 1 shot. He's under our base. Under base. Under base. Go to the toilet. I'll come back to this kid. I'm looking. Go to the toilet. Back base. Last guy. Just play.
Jump in the window. Yes, he's our window.
Cardiac. 7 plus shot. 7 plus shot. I died. 3 guys. 3 guys. Cardiac. 1 shot. Cardiac. 1 shot. Dead. On pink. On P-door. Still. I'm flag back. Right on our flag, guys. Flag. Got him. Guys, Kim. P1. Play for this. I'm looking at car. Guys, help me. I got P1. Car, guys. Our car cuts Eco up from base.
Here.
Got it. P1, I need. 2 on base. Nice. 2 on base. Go for the ball. Let's do. Running. I'm fucking under. Who's watching car? I'm watching car. I'm watching cut off. Go, baby. I mean, I've got sword. Car 1. They're going to push car. They're going back to their base, man. They're going back to their base. Their base should be able to base. 2 shots, Penguin.
I'm going to Eli.
Car 2 right now. I'm going to die, bro. I'm going to die. They're all going to me, man. Watch out, P-Attic. They gave it up and all went pink. 1 shot, car 2, raid.
Live. They're pushing our PC play.
They're going to be a straight, yeah. They'll have... P1 also our Eli. Nice, man. We get P-Attic. Under P-Attic. Get the kill. Under our base.
Someone go on there,
Got it, Kevin.
I got a triple, run it. Nice call-outs coming out from Pnda Gaming. They are extremely intense, my kind of call-outs, and they're tons of fun to watch. You can see Straight Six Mouth moving a million miles a second. He has the sword pushing in onto Rain, top car side. That's going to be 2 dead. Should be a pretty good opportunity for these guys with Stellar and Eco, pick up some pretty clutch kills, and that's going to stop the push coming out from Pnda.
Yeah, these guys on Pnda Gaming, they always bring the hype, and that's what they need to focus on, keeping this type of intensity throughout the entire tournament, because when they let that down, that's when they start to crumble. You're going to see Straight Sick pick up a sword kill. If you can get this sword into the base and get that flag moving, this would be clutch. But 2 members of his team fall. He's going to make an all-out charge, a bull rush into there. He'll take down the player, Eco, Pink 2, and get some control here on the top of the map. Has a player behind him as well, charging out to Stellar. Stellar's going to back down. And that's actually, excuse me, that's going to be Rain, and Rain's taken down. Stellar will be able to stay alive here on the pink side, and that sword's going to fall right on the street.
Yeah, you saw Eco picked up a huge double mic, and then he almost killed the sword guy too, P2. So that would have been huge for him. I'm going to switch on over to Eco and see what he has in store, because his shot has been pretty crisp so far. Definitely a calm, cool, and collected guy. Does kind of everything that the team needs, but he's pretty much known for his shot. You can see he has a huge flank right now on naded P1. Perfect execution on that one. That's going to be 3 dead temporarily. Kratos, nasty splinter grenade. He's the only one alive right now, being able to control pig side. And look at that, Kratos with the scream.
Kratos getting into it right now, pushing over to Pink 2. They're kind of set up right now. They've got 2 players pushing from Car, 2 players pushing from Pink. If they can stay alive, not going to look like it, though, as 2 players fall. Denoxide and Naded, you'll see them fall in the kill feed. But Kratos picks up a kill on Eco, gets some shots across the map on Rain, takes him down, spots a player on radar, but opts to help out his teammate in the base. Great awareness there to help out his teammate. Comes back. Native will finish off Stellar. Pushing into Pink 2. These guys are slaying monsters, but they got to get into the base now. And right as I say that, Denoxide is in the base, getting this flag moving all the way to Pink 1. They've got to get one more slay rotation, though. Kratos dying right there is not that's a big death for Team Liquid's side, but Denoxide is able to get that flag back with the sword run and capture flag number 2 for Pnda Gaming.
Rain's on the counter. He's pulling this one over towards the pink side with the sword as well. I just got to say, Kratos, the way that he is shooting has been really, really crisp. Definitely the best I've seen him shoot in all of Halo 5. So shout out for the nice shots coming out from him. But Pnda Gaming is putting on so much pressure, and it's because of the intensity that these guys are bringing to the table, Michael.
Not a doubt, but you see Team Liquid trying to clear out their base. You've got Pnda Gaming also clearing out theirs as well. Denoxide and Kratos are going to fall. It's up to Naded here over towards the pink side of the map. Trying to win that 1v1. Not going to be able to. Stellar with the phenomenal shots there. But Pnda Gaming, take a look at that. You're going to see 2 get stuck here in their base. And now we're seeing Team Liquid put a little bit of pressure. But right when I say that, Pnda Gaming, they answer back and then just clear out their base and push out. This is back and forth gameplay. Straight Sick with a major lunge there. 2 down for Team Liquid. Naded with the carbine. You're going to see Pnda Gaming pushing in now. Naded's getting the flag grab. Kratos top middle. They're going to stop this spawn here over by the car bubble. Instead, actually, Naded falls, and Kratos gets caught out in the open, and he'll be taken down. And so much for Pnda Gaming's flag push.
Yeah, a lot of this having to do with the nice defense coming out from the side of Team Liquid. They're even pulling a flag, I believe, of their own. Looks like now Penguin's going to be stuck underneath blue base. Is he going to be able to get this flag out even further, though, is the question. He just tossed it out over towards bottom center, and one of his teammates is there. Stellar picks up a kill as well. This is huge. They need to get that kill on the Straight Stick, and they do. Stellar there to grab this. They should be able to put this one in, as Stellar does have the flag with the sword all the way towards his Eli. That gets ground pounded up, all tied up 2-2. What a game. We're going to have a huge, intense series on our side here, Mike.
Yeah, I'm impressed with how Pnda Gaming is playing right now. I mean, we were talking a little bit about this match earlier and just saying how Team Liquid and their performance at St. Louis was incredible, how they put up such a good fight against Optic Gaming. And these guys, they're not really coming out as strong as they did at St. Louis. Looks like they're struggling a little bit. And Maybe Pnda
It's
Gaming.
not that though. It's not. It's what you're about to say. Pnda Gaming is playing at a really high level. I mean, they took down straight in scrims 12-1, and I was like, wow, guys, 12-1. That's very impressive. You know, stuff coming out from Pnda, and you could just tell the way that they're playing, the way that they're moving, the way that they're communicating. Mike, it may be a little too much for the calm, cool, and collected thing that everybody's kind of accustomed to now, kind of trying to mimic their communication after Optic Gaming. I love to see Pnda Gaming play this type of style and not fall into that trap of having to copy other teams and just doing what they feel comfortable is best for them.
Definitely, as Rain plays a little bit of defense here, as his teammates are falling down one by one. He's going to get a sticky grenade right to the face of Kratos and take him down. And look at that. That's 3 down for Pnda. About to be 4 as one player sneaks into the base. Eco is there to listen to that call out and help out Stellar to finish him off. Now you're going to see Team Liquid make their all-out charge here. If they can get into the base and get one more Slay rotation, it all comes down to this to get that final cap. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. If they can get in here, nope, Stellar's going to get taken down. Pnda Gaming with a big kill to even out the playing field. Fighting a 3 versus 3 right now. Straight 6 going to fall. You're going to see Kratos fall as well. Make that almost 3. Denoxide almost going down here by Penguin, and he will be able to just stay alive a little bit longer, but this flag is still not moving out despite all the kills happening.
Just so tough to get that flag out when you make the mistake of not tossing it towards an area which is further away from the flag stand. They were trying to pull that underneath the base. It didn't work. They tried to desperate it a little bit, and now that gives map control back on over to Pnda Gaming. You can see Kratos crouching P2. He's going to get the kill onto Penguin. 40 seconds left, most likely going into overtime over here, but every time you switch on over to Kratos, he's hitting his shots.
All right, now over to Straight Sick. Hanging back right now, waiting for his teammates to spawn up. That's not a death that you want to have. Level 2 your base, getting cross-map. You want to be able to just pick off a few shots on players and stay alive back in your base as your teammates are spawning up. But that's going to be 2 down. There are 3 down for Team Liquid now. 14 seconds left. If we hit 0 on the clock and neither team has finished that 3rd flag cap, we will add 3 minutes to the clock, and it will be next cap wins. Naded, slicing and dicing over here, takes down Rain. He is on the prowl. That's 2 down. Make that 3 down for Team Liquid, and a clutch nade by Penguin to stop that flag push. If Naded had his hands on that flag with the sword, it could have been game over. Straight Sick goes down as well. Denoxide and Kratos trying to push in to salvage this push and get the sword to potentially get that flag moving. Kratos falls as well. Denoxide still alive, just a slain machine, but he will fall. Now, this goes into the hands of Team Liquid. Let's see if they can do something with this sword, rally back, and get a good push.
Man, what a game. It is so fun watching these two just go right at each other, constant aggression. Now it's up to Eco with the sword in P2 as everyone's dying around him. I'm curious to see if Panda's aware that he's there. They are, just not enough firepower coming out from Straight Sick and that assault rifle. Eco just slices and dices him with the sword. A player did sneak on over there. I'm curious to see if he found him. He did. That's going to be Kratos. He was no shields while he challenged out on Eco's side, and Kratos elected to throw a nade as well. And that's one of the things you see Eco. He's not screaming. He's just calm. He's waiting for his chance. They want to win this game, and then maybe you see some reaction coming out from him. I'm curious to see, coming from Pnda Gaming on this LAN environment, especially as the day goes on too, are they going to be able to keep up this intensity throughout all 7 games and throughout the entire day, Mike?
That takes a lot of energy keeping up that intensity, but look at this. As it looked like Team Liquid was going to be able to infiltrate the base of Pnda. You're going to see players from Team Liquid go down, fighting to stay alive here. Takes down Penguin. Just slays going back and forth this entire match. We just saw Team Liquid look like they were about to potentially get that flag moving, like we just saw Pnda did moments ago with the sword. But neither team, it's like right when they get there, right when it looks like everything is set up perfectly, one player stands out, picks up that 1 kill, and turns the tide for their team to keep them in this game.
It's going to be 2 dead. Nate is just sitting there playing a little bit of defense now because he's aware that these guys from Liquid are going to push in any second. And if you're Nate, all you're looking to do is get a trade or 2 here and just stop the flag guy from getting a clean pull. That's the key. So if he can find one, and he does, he's going to take it down to no shields. That's all he was looking to do, though. Let's see if Penguin is able to capitalize now that sword guy's down.
Penguin staying alive here, level 2 the base, trying to get some shots. Does it. Takes down Straight Sick. That's 2 down for both squads. Make that 3 down for Pnda Gaming. Kratos looking to pick up a kill. He's 1 shot. Eco jumps back out. Here's some some calls there from Kratos as he's picking up that kill. Penguin level 2, or shooting this person level 2 the base, trying to just block those spawns there in the bubble. Naded pushing in on the other side, has to back down though. Naded getting some nades thrown in. Nice little play there to evade those grenades and get that team help. Turns around, player beneath him. Oh no! Yes, he gets it though. Double kill, can't get the triple.
If he was able to get that, who knows if he could have been able to run the flag that quickly with the sword. Anything could happen in the last couple seconds. But after all of that intensity, we are going to a replay.
All right, so the rules will be we will have one full replay here. And if we hit another tie, then we will play. The first cap wins. So these players will be playing this same exact game type right back. We're running it back.
Yeah,
Let's run it back. One more game.
Run it back. Go ahead. Let's
game.
go ahead and take a look at the stats too, Mike, when we get a chance. But here's the thing is, let's talk about the CTF rules for a little bit. Because in my opinion, the game should continue and go to a double or triple overtime. I want to see it, have it play out the rest of the game. Because now this next game is going to be a completely different intensity. It's going to be a completely different play style. You know, I know Mike's probably angry that I'm saying this right now, but I miss the overtime rules. I want to see more of the same game because I want to see 50 and 60 bombs on that stat sheet.
I remember some crazy 50 and 60 bombs. You joined the 60 club back in the day. What was it? Sanctuary, CTF. Definitely some epic gameplay back then. You just get sniped, dual snipes. One team just sits there on spawn trap for who knows how long.
What's the most kills you've ever gotten in a tournament game and also online? Can you remember?
Oh, man, honestly, I think it's definitely been over 60. Definitely been over 60 at one point.
Let's take a look at the series layout as well, because, guys, this is a best of 7 if you weren't aware. It is the same game types all across the board in winners round 2. Truth, CTF, Slayer Rig, Plaza Stronghold, CTF Fathom, Coliseum, Slayer, Empire Strongholds, and then Eden Slayer. Great game types. Love all of them here. And I don't think it favors any team necessarily, but I was definitely expecting Pnda, the way that they were playing that, to win CTF Truth. It seemed like they had Liquid on their heels for a majority of the game, but I wasn't seeing any major mistakes coming out from either team. Just really, really solid defense, Mike. Those guys went huge as the last guys alive, especially Naded at the end with the sword there, getting that lunge, and then potentially even pushing to try to get that last cap within that 15-second mark. But every single time you saw someone with momentum, 3 or 4 players flying to the base, there was always that one guy just crouching there on top of their base to just stop the push.
Just get that one kill. That one kill turned it all around for them. But like you said, is Pnda going to be able to keep up this intensity? Are they going to be able to keep up their energetic call-outs and be on that constant teamwork throughout the match? I mean, and then also, when you talk about replaying a game as well, you know what the other team does at the beginning of the game. So you got to change your beginning strat here. You got to change your beginning strat. You got to change what you're going to be doing and see kind of if you can outsmart and outplay your opponent. And it comes into a deep mind game. And both of us have been there many times. It gets into this mindset where you can do the same thing because maybe you think the other person's going to change it up and what you do is already good. But maybe you change it up to counter exactly what they did.
Exactly. The key is, again, I think for Pnda Gaming to try to maintain that intensity the entire time. I'm a little bit worried that through a best of 7 and also obviously if they go into the losers bracket, can they maintain that intensity even in the losers bracket as well if that's going to come around? But either way, they're not focused going there. They want to win this best of 7 because going into the losers bracket, that severely diminishes your chances of making it into the Worlds. Meanwhile, winning this series, this sends you into Worlds.
Naded here getting some sight lines on the camo. That's going to be 2 down for Team Liquid. Denoxide falls, and you've got Kratos with the camo. He is flying into the base right now, trying to get that flag, and that's going to be straight sick in there as well. But once again, we're seeing they get 2 or 3 players down. They get 2 or 3 of their players in the base, and they just get picked off. And look at that. What looked to be like a good push there for Pnda Gaming just got completely denied by one player that was just hiding in the base, and then the players in bubble were able to just assist out and sweep out that base.
Yeah, you could see it. You saw it, Naded, he talked and he said, run it. You could see it in his words. But the thing is Straight Sick ran and sprinted all the way across and they weren't aware that someone was going to spawn up into the bubble, and then Naded was worried about nading below the base spawns. He was a little bit too late to go over towards the pink side, go over towards the Eli and add pressure on those bubble spawns, and that's why they were able to get that return on the side of Liquid. But as I'm sitting here rambling on, it's all 4 dead for Panda Gaming, and now it looks like Rain's making his way over towards the flag. A little bit slow to get that toss out. I feel like he could have definitely been utilizing his sprint and map movement just a little bit better. Now Stellar, he gets caught with a flag down there too, and you're looking at a potential return coming out from Panda Gaming. All 4 dead for Liquid.
Naded staying alive, picked up a double kill here to be able to finish off that player. Goes for another one. Stellar's down, tries to get the flag going, but he's not going to be able to do so. Rain is under the base right now. That flag is still sitting level to the base. Gets hit by a plasma grenade. Nice grenade by StraightSick. 2 down for Team Liquid. Naded pushing right up, trying to help out Denoxide. Denoxide trying to do everything he can to stay alive. He's just barely hanging on, and he'll finally go down. Naded picking up 2 players down to 1 shot, but nobody there to finish. Kratos is underneath the base.
Yeah, Kratos underneath the base. He's probably going to drop any second here. You can see they're not even worried about him. Penguin's more concerned about getting map control because that camouflage is going to be dropping here. And we didn't see any really crazy camo plays in the first CTF. I thought we saw a lot of really good grenades, just like we saw StraightSick flying out with that splinter. He's going to pick up the double kill. That's going to be 3 dead temporarily here. And you know who did sneak away with that camo, Mike, is Rain.
All right, let's move to Rain, taking it slow, just playing a little bit of defense here, taking down StraightSick. That's 2 down for Panda. Now potentially making a move here across the map as they can maybe get into the base, but nice eagle eye there from Denoxide, unable to finish the kill on Rain, but Kratos is right there to finish it off. That's a big play to finish off the camo player. You do not want him sneaking around your base. Now over to Stellar, ping 2. Team Liquid looks like they potentially could be in good position. You got a guy top middle. Actually, Penguin fell, so looks like they're going to have to slow it up here a little bit, wait for their teammates to spawn, get control here of that center part of the map and decide, are they going to push in all through pink? Are they going to keep forcing Panda to spawn by the bubble? Eco's going to be hanging around top middle for maybe far too long and could get picked off from Car. But look at this, we've got Rain underneath the base. We've got Stellar pushing in as well. You still got Eco top middle, but Eco will fall. And now Stellar trying to get in for a flag grab, but not, once again, no player is able to get this flag going. It feels like I keep saying that over and over, and I do. It's just finally you see a flag go out, but let's see if that's going to get returned here in a few moments.
2 players bottom center. If Liquid's able to get away with this, that would be insane. You can see Stellar picks up a kill. That's on StraightSick, so let's switch on over to Denoxide. If that flag does get returned, you know, Denoxide's in a really great position. I feel like he should be baiting, but he's going to get a little bit aggressive here. He could have just been maybe crouching P3 or waiting for a little bit more information, but these guys know exactly what they're doing. They have the communication, and they're here for a reason. StraightSick with the nasty grenade. Again, the splinter is just proving so deadly, and everyone needs to make sure that they're utilizing those, especially towards that pink side of the map. That's why they're sitting there on the Eli, for you to control that area, control that camo, which again is dropping here any second.
All right, now over to StraightSick trying to help out Kratos. He's got to fly over here by himself. Does know 2 players are over here, though. Sword player jumps out. That's Rain going for the double kill here. That player comes back out, but StraightSick's ready. Takes down Eco, trying to stay alive. He's got the sword. This is Panda's chance. They take down Penguin. That's still 2 down for Team Liquid. Panda's just got to pick up a couple kills, but Denoxide's going to fall. Stellar goes down, and look at this. If Panda Gaming can just get StraightSick into the base with this sword and grab the flag, they may be able to get this flag across the map. That's 3 down for Team Liquid. Stellar is the last player. He is trying to stop that flag. Stellar picks up a kill on Naded as Eco spawns up and takes down Kratos. But look at this. That flag, I believe, is still moving. Let's take a look at that flag, and maybe down.
Yeah, I think it's down, and I'm not sure what necessarily happened with the camo. It's Kratos trying to grab that one. But the camo, I think, was on the map the entire time. Maybe it got burned, but I feel like no one was able to grab that one and snag that because it was right around the 7:30 mark, and you could see everybody pretty much had pushed on over towards the Car side to run that flag over towards Car side, and it was burned eventually because it's not on the map right now. But it looks like flag is being ran P1 here, and this is another potential counter cap, and potentially this is the first cap of the replay here. That's going to be Penguin slamming that one in. Liquid going up 1-0 here. And again, Mike, it's just the fantastic defense. No one able to get these flags all the way back to the base. Yeah, they're getting it towards the halfway mark. They may even get it towards the 3/4 mark, but they're coughing up the numbers at the worst possible time.
Without a doubt, well, no, Team Liquid is trying to push out of their base. They've got a player over by Car and a player pushing over to Pink. That's going to be Eco and Stellar and Penguin pushing over towards the Pink side. You've got Rain across the map trying to block spawns in the bubble right now. Looks like Pnda Gaming is getting stuck inside their base right now. 3 players just hanging around level 2 the base, and you're going to see 2 players go down for Pnda Gaming, but all 4 down for Team Liquid. A phenomenal defensive play there from the guys on Pnda Gaming, but they've got to get that flag moving. That's got to be their main focus. We see Naded go down. Naded was pushed up by himself right there inside level 2 of red base. He's got to do something to try and stay alive. Every time it looks like Pnda Gaming's got it, that one player maybe it just overextends a little bit too much, or is fighting a battle that it's a little bit too overzealous, where you're not going to win this 1v3 or 1v2, or maybe the distraction you're making isn't just, it's not ready to be made yet. Wait 2 or 3 more seconds until your teammates are pushed up to the 50-yard line of the map.
Noxide gets stuck. He had some nice map movement underneath the base, but it's just not enough. Eco's going to drop with the sword as well. Let's see who picks that up. That's going to be Stellar making his way over towards P2. And that's unfortunate for Pnda right there. Like you said, Naded was a little bit too pressed up. You had Straight Sick pick up that camo. He had the sword. The Noxide was in the vicinity as well. That was Panda's probably best opportunity in the last couple of minutes to be able to get something going over here. Instead, Stellar and Team Liquid are now going to be in position, charging into the Pnda Gaming base. It's a 2-on-2 situation. One player car side. Actually, a really good pull coming out. This one's coming in from Straight Sick. Let's see how far he can get this flag.
Straight Six at Pink 2. He's got his teammates over by Car trying to flank these players that are in his base, but he's getting charged from the opposing Pink side right now. That flag is going to get returned, but there is a flag out at Pink 1. Naded trying to get that return. He's not able to do so. You've got Rain here. Rain's able to get that flag grab. Eco is guiding him back, and folks, that is exactly what you need to do all the time. Rain going in, capping the flag. Number 2, they're up 2-0, but to touch back on that point, Eco immediately stopped moving and just followed Rain. He just escorted him back, led the way, cleared out, made sure nobody was in level 2 of the base, and made sure that it was going to be a breezeway. So he was able to get that second flag cap with ease.
Yep. Camo dropping here in about 10 seconds. It's a good point, Mike, especially in any single situation, let alone in super tight games like this. It is so important to come back with your flag guy. Not only come back with the flag guy, but watch the people overextending and do your best to try to maintain map control too, because you don't want to just get the cap and just forfeit Pink control. So let's see if Pnda Gaming is able to get that control now that Rain and Team Liquid have turtled back a little bit in their base, but you can see he does have swords, so if he's able to, again, get one trade, which there's one right there, Eco finds another, it's going to be so difficult for these guys to push in for Pnda Gaming, and now that's 3 dead. I don't even think they picked up that camo as well, or was probably burnt. Last guy alive is Naded, though, coming in with a flagpole.
Yeah, Naded was able to stay alive and get behind the team. He's got to stay alive here, though. He's trying to just get that flag moving. I feel like maybe at that point you got to just set that flag down, maybe go for a kill. He was all alone. All 3 players on his team died, and you're picking up the flag, telling the other team exactly where you're at. You could wait a little bit, maybe pick up a kill or 2, but look at this. Eco's going in. That's going to be game number 1, going in favor of Team Liquid. 3-0 on Truth. Capture the flag.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Mike, is the game got replayed, and when you play the same map in a row, sometimes people really struggle with that, and I feel like a really intense team, like these guys on Pnda Gaming, once a couple of things don't go their way, some of the air is left out of the sail. So I think that this really favors Team Liquid just based on that replay and based on the rest of the series, because you got to be watching out for your energy levels if you're Pnda Gaming. That's the key.
Without a doubt. Well, let's take a look at the stats. We've got Straight Sick with 24 kills on the opposing side, but look at all the slays here from Team Liquid. A lot of slays, 22, 19, 17, 19, and on top of that, a lot of assists. And surprisingly enough, even on the other side, just about the same amount of assists, but not nearly enough kills. I felt like we saw time and time again a player just over-committing and pushing in too early. But Team Liquid, that second game, they definitely made the right moves. They got into the base. Once they got 2 down, they tried to capitalize on those opportunities and move that flag. And I believe we saw kind of a sneaky flag that one time. A player snuck behind Pnda Gaming, was able to get that flag moving, and eventually get to safety over by a teammate over by Pink Tower and was able to get that flag back. But yeah, that's all about just trying to keep your position hidden. If you're the last guy on your team, you don't want to try and just pick up the flag and say, hey guys, I'm over here. You want to just play it sneaky, pick up a kill, or have your teammates pick up a kill, and that's when you try and make your move.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it's not like Panda Gaming was playing that game type wrong. I think that was their style. I feel like Liquid was just ready for it, though. They were ready for those oddball pulls, those random, naded pulls like we saw Mike when he grabbed that and ran that car side. They turned a lot of the flag caps that should have been flag caps for Panda or would normally be flag caps for Panda and probably their online scrims recently right back in their favor for Team Liquid. So that's why you saw it was a 2-2 game in game number 1. That replay completely different. I feel like they started to catch on to kind of what Panda's strategy was.
Without a doubt. Well, let's take a look at the series layout. Remember, this is a best of 7 series because this is a qualifying match to the Halo World Championship Finals. That was game number 1. Team Liquid takes game number 1, 3-0. We've got the Rig Slayer next. Now, looking at both of these teams, they both have a lot of teamwork, and I think it really does come down to controlling that sniper and controlling the camo, but how well they can use that as well. We've seen teams get control of the sniper, but not really put it to its full effectiveness. Maybe just picking up 1 kill and maybe not even getting any kills. Trying to get it to the right person on your team so they can really take advantage of it. But it's also about controlling that pace of the game. Do you want to play that more aggressive play style? Do you want to slow it up midway through the game, play passive? And that's where you kind of get into those mental battles of from team to team, going in and out of the game, going from aggressive to passive or doubling up the aggression from spawn to spawn, charging into the inner part of the map to spawn kill these guys, and then charging right back to the outside where Carbine is to put more pressure on them as they spawn. So it's going to be interesting here. I know Team Liquid's definitely a fast team, and also when you look at Panda Gaming, they can be a very fast-paced team if they're keeping up that intensity.
Yeah, and that's the point, is can they keep that intensity up? I'm really curious. I want to go into a listen-in for both teams on this game and just see what the communication is for Liquid, what the communication is coming out from Panda Gaming. Has Panda Gaming slowed down a little bit? Because keep in mind, Mike, not only was game number 2 a replay, but you come out really hot as Panda Gaming off that game 2 replay, get all 4 dead, get the flag pull, and then you just die. That's where you kind of just look around and say, what happened? And that's where, again, I feel like a little bit of the momentum was taken out of Panda Gaming and implemented right on into Team Liquid. So we'll find out here. Rig Slayer, this is going to be a good game type. I think that the red team definitely has a little bit of an advantage here. However, you could see Straight Sick going off with the sniper. He had a great replay in game number 1. I'm going to start this one off with him.
All right, kicking things off with Straight Sick. He makes his way over towards the snipe. It's pretty much straight over here, over towards the Batman ledge.
Leaves that one for Kratos, huh?
Trying to give him some cover.
And then Kratos nades him for it.
Not a good play there from Kratos. Definitely don't want to see a team kill early in the game, but you want to keep that sniper in a good position, and he's doing a good job. He's backing up. Realized that he could have put himself into a very risky situation, but now he's getting caught out into an area where he could get taken down. Trying dipsy doodling right there. That's a dipsy doodle, but he will get predicted, and that nade will come down and take him out.
Yeah, and as we said, we want to hop in, listen in with both the teams. So let's start off with Panda Gaming and see what their comms are like.
Carbine, Dan. Sniper, guys.
Bottom nest.
Dan, I spawn barrels.
Bottom nest right here.
Oh, Carbine and nest.
Behind me. I'm gonna die. I need help. Anyone? E2 weak, guys.
Basement weak on me.
There's 2 there.
I got one.
There's 2 there.
E2 as well. Sniping Eco.
E2 dropping on you, Los. What's that E2 snowing?
I'm looking E2.
One shot, yes.
E2.
No, I'm baiting Carbine.
Bunker.
I'm baiting Carbine right now, guys.
You guys bunker.
Those guys. Snipe.
I hear sniper.
I'm getting scared right now.
Top rail weak, Penguin.
I'm going for real. Hold on.
I got him. Bunker.
Look at bunker. My E1.
Sniping bunker. Where's he going?
E1 still.
I'm here. E1 guys.
E1
Weak. Bunker really weak.
I got team nade. One shot E1 rain. I need help. Bunker 2. Bunker. On the bunker stairs.
I need help. I'm dying with both weapons. I died.
Your last guy, Dan.
2v1.
Live up.
They're gonna have scatter snipe. I gotta play
Camo
for
42. Alright, I'm at battles with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for storm rifle.
Top pipes. Alright, yo, I'm gonna.
They have scatter and
I'm
snipe,
going
so
outside the
careful.
map.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
scatter
outside the
and
map.
snipe. There might even have storm rifle.
You know, really interesting to see how intense that was, Mike, but then once they gave up control, they really started to slow that down. And that's something that's really important to do if you're Panda, so I'm glad to see that they're all on that same page there. Now they pick up a couple kills. This camo is going to be coming up any second. This is a huge point in time in this game.
Without a doubt, and over on the other side, we've got Eco with the sniper rifle. Love to jump over to him real quick. He's got 9 shots left. Let's see if he's able to connect anything here. He's brought this all the way to back rail, trying to just get any type of sight line. But obviously, Panda Gaming not really giving him any opportunity to find that sight line. You're going to have Penguin go down from the scatter shot. Uh-oh, not going to look good for Straight Sick, though. He'll go down. That scatter shot will go down as well. See if Eco can get both of those. But another player is there to pick that up. And I believe the sniper will go off the map. We will not see that anymore, but that next sniper is coming up, and then we will see camo in about a minute as well. So Rain's got his eyes here on the sniper. Nice shots there from Rain to take down Straight Sick, and you'll see all of Team Liquid now putting their focus and attention over towards the nest. You've got Stellar who fell over there, but Eco calling out he needs some help. Rain right there to perfect kill Denoxide and get the sniper into his team's hands.
Yeah, and it seems like Liquid's starting to pull back into this one just a little bit. Now, we haven't jumped in with a listen on them. I want to see what their comms are like. Let's hop on board with Liquid.
You two top, I don't know.
I died. Naded.
I'm ready to
They're
go.
scattered.
I'm ready to go. Top snipe.
Hide, Tim. Hide, Tim.
Yeah.
Not that. Yeah. Sewer's the nest. There's a shot.
Fucking control.
He has a storm
Sewer's the nest. One shot, them. Nice kill.
I'm running.
Alright, we go. Scatter might be up. I live to snipe. Watch out.
Yo, Ami barrels.
I'm coming.
They had it. They
They have it. They have it. Okay.
They had it. We killed Kevin.
So I got snipe hall and I got barrels.
Okay,
Barrels,
I've
two shot, and snipe hall.
I've sniped looking at snipe. What up,
Yo, Kevin, stay alive. You want?
I'm gonna
I
die.
need it in front of you. Should be good. Basement window.
Yeah, basement window coming crazy.
We're
Apollo
going-
has shots. Big door,
They're
big
gonna
door.
go E2, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going
On
outside.
cameras one. On cameras
Just
one.
one.
I'm going outside the map.
2v2.
White hole.
I'm looking at you.
Yo,
I spawned
snipes.
carbine. One
Okay,
shot
I'm
bottom
gonna
row. 2 shot bottom row.
Camel's
Bottom rail
38.
weak.
Camel's
Bottom
38.
rail weak.
He's outside the map.
Fucking 3 on me, guys.
Looking
So,
outside
okay,
the
in
map.
the gun bunker. They have
Outside the map with scatter.
Sniping top rail. He's in bunker. Sniping in bunker.
One shot underpass.
Camel's
Camel's
38.
scatter.
Camel's 38.
I'm
Bottom row.
looking.
Jane is overpass. Jane is.
Camo now.
Bottom rail.
38.
Sniper's dead.
38.
All dead. All
Jane
dead.
just fell
Go
off the
for
map.
That was all dead.
I have
Get
sniper.
camo.
I have
Get
I have
camo.
camo. I have camo.
All right, scatter's
So
on
it's easy.
respawn.
You want.
Trying to
Hear
look.
that.
Easy one going
That's
nest.
a jump.
I have camo. I'm gonna just go look out.
I don't know if he ran away.
All right, now over to Rain. He has the camo. You're going to see their communication definitely really calling out to pick up that camo, putting a lot of emphasis. We need to get these, this camo, and you'll see, especially at a time like this when a game is so close, it can be a make or break to just swing the game a few kills and really come to use in the later part of the match once you get towards the last 5 kills in the game. If there is going to be about a tie, if we're tied at 45-45. But look at this, Rain with such patience to try and stay alive, but nobody there right away to help him. Eco's able to pick up a kill now, though, and Penguin. So they followed up just a little bit behind Rain as Rain falls, but now they have a 2-kill lead. So a great use, although Rain did die with the camo. He was able to initiate that push, get 2 players weak, and now his team has sniper and control of the outer part of the map, and that's where they want to have that sniper.
Yeah, Rain definitely wishes he had his decisions probably back at that point. Wasn't expecting the player to clamber up there. Wasn't expecting the player at the carbine to spot him out as well. One of the things that you got to do if you are the camo guy is never be the first person to press up. It is good to go in and get that information and things like that, but you want to try to get on a little bit of a spree and at least stay alive for the longevity of your camo. So now we're tied up 31-31. It was a big point in time when Kratos was able to grab that scatter shot. He got shot in the back, and then Spartan charged out of the way, and now he's laying down some serious damage with that, but he has to hit this shot, and he does so onto Rain. That could have been scary.
That was getting a little bit risque for Kratos. Penguin now with the full sniper, all the sniper ammo in the world. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Gets into a good spot. Players always making their way through Engine 2. Let's see if he's going to be able to spot this player, making his way. No player here from Panda Gaming, though, taking that route. He may be moving across the other side of the map. Let's actually jump into observer mode to see where these players are at. You're going to see 2 up by the camo hall and a player beneath camo hall as well. So all 3 of those players are going to go down. Denoxide trying to stay alive. Eco with the scatter shot you saw there, trying to bank it off the wall to take him down. And Denoxide will eventually fall. Now Penguin And squad up by 6 kills. They know the players are going to be spawning by the carbine, so a perfect execution of predicting their spawns and keeping your sight lines to those positions. That player will get taken down to 1 shot, and an unfortunate jump there. You don't want to jump in that type of scenario, and I don't think Penguin wanted to do that, but just jumping up in the air right there gave him a second of hang time, which was allowed the other team to finish him off.
This next 2 minutes for Pnda is some of the most crucial minutes they've had in all of their Halo 5 career, besides the previous time that these guys were playing at the Worlds. Obviously, Nate and Kratos with that second place finish, but down 6 kills, they need to win this game. It's not necessarily, I wouldn't say a must win, but going down 2-0 to Liquid, the way that they've lost the games, this one's slow and kind of drawn out, or kind of being picked apart here. There've been some fantastic scatter shot plays coming out from Eco and Stellar. Now Nate has to go off with this sniper rifle, get his team fired up again, and get Pnda Gaming back to their full form.
Well, they have slowed things up indeed, and Nated just making his way around, seeing if he can spot any players. You know what? I'd love to jump into observer mode, and we can take a look at home and hear where these players are exactly at. So you're going to see all those red outlines. That's Team Liquid just hanging back and taking it slow. They realize they have the lead. Let Pnda Gaming make the mistake. Camo is going to be coming up soon, so they could be waiting for that as well. And we'll see if they're going to make their move here shortly. You see Team Liquid starting to push up. That's going to be Penguin and Eco making a move here on this side of the map over by the tower. I believe that camo may be popping soon. We'll get a time there on that here in just a moment. A no-scope by Nated onto Penguin. Spots Stellar as well, but they are still down by 5, but they do not need to worry about a Team Liquid player with the camo. So he still has 2 shots. That's a connection on Penguin, looking for one more player. Cannot find it. Does get a call out, I believe, though, of a player back rail, so he does know some player is hiding back here somewhere.
Yeah, this is what Nate needs to do, but the only thing that is scary for Pnda Gaming is they're still down 4, and there's still plenty of time left on the clock, though, for Team Liquid as well. So 3 minutes, still you can make up that 4-kill deficit. Denoxide picks up a kill. Are they going to get aggressive? He's still pretty healthy in terms of his shields, too, so they can do something. Straysick finds the beatdown onto Penguin. Nated knows this guy is stuck at connector. However, he can't find him, and that player just crouched off the radar. There he is. He finds him, hits the body shot. That's going to be Rain. There's the cleanup. Down 1 kill. Pnda Gaming bring this back. Nated with the snipe has been the huge part, and guess what, Mikey just found more ammo.
Wow, that is a nice little present, a nice gift to find when you are just down by a couple kills. 9 bullets of sniper rifle. Spots 2 players over by yellow barrels. He's got to help out Straysick. Straysick goes down, connects with a body shot, but look at this, Team Liquid just swarming all over him, not allowing him to pick up anything. Team Liquid now with the sniper rifle. That is going to be Rain. Kratos now trying to stay alive here in Camo Hall, but look at this. Rain knows that there are players hiding over there. He has got a sight line. You've got a player with scatter shot as well. This is looking really good now for Team Liquid.
Such an unfortunate turn of events for Nate. He was doing everything that he had to do. He was put in a situation where he had to pull off 2 ridiculous no-scopes, hit 1 body shot, then got pinched from behind. 3 of his teammates die. He drops as well. And now Team Liquid 1 kill away from going up 2-0, commanding series lead if they want it. Now the camo's coming up too, which is going to force action on the map. Pnda Gaming, they're going to have to get all 4 dead and get this sniper rifle or camo in order for them to win. It's going to be very difficult.
Look at this rotation. This is absolutely insane. You just had Team Liquid rotate to the inner part of the map, but that is going to be it. Eco will get that final kill. Team Liquid takes game number 2, 50-45, but just to talk about that rotation there for a second, you saw all of Team Liquid rotate through one side of the map over towards the inner part of the map. And on the opposite side over by Yellow Barrels, you saw Pnda Gaming do that exact same thing. So they pretty much both took the same circle. And but there you saw Eco able to finish that. Taking a look at the stats here, though. 16 kills from Stellar, 7 assists, and 12 deaths. Down on the other side, Denoxide putting up some big numbers, 16 kills, and Kratos having a rough one with only 6 kills. Let's take a look at that damage dealt as well. Not too much damage dealt either.
I'm a little bit worried for Kratos because he was playing so amazing. Probably some of the best, if not the best Halo 5 in terms of his shot. Of course, he's usually making some really strong decisions gets the rockets pretty often, does a nice job with the weapons. But I looked at the beginning of the game, you have Straight Sick on your team who just went off in Truth CTF. Definitely the best sniper on the team next to Naded. And you're going to give it to Kratos, the guy that went, -10, -15 the game before. That just doesn't make sense to me. And then Nade's his teammate, obviously. Those little things are huge turn of events in a 50 to 45 game. So I'm just a little bit worried about, again, the energy levels. Can he maintain that throughout the entire time? He's such a big part of this team. If he's playing well, Pnda Gaming runs on all cylinders.
All right, we're going into game number 3, which will be Plaza Strongholds. Team Liquid is up 2-0, looking like they're feeling pretty good right now, being up 2-0. Pnda Gaming has got to be feeling a little bit uncomfortable. They'll have a long journey ahead. They've got to win 4 game types here to bring this back. But we're all smiles here from Nated. So, you know what? They're not letting these maps get to them. They're not letting these losses get to them, and that's good to see. These guys are still talking. They're still communicating right now, talking about this game type. Whatever happened in the past is the past. It doesn't matter. We're focused on the future and what we're going to be playing.
Yeah, I mean, they're not out of the series. I was saying how I thought it was a must-win, then I kind of took it back there. Again, this is the swing game. This is the must-win. You cannot afford to go down 3-0 in the series, especially when you're a momentum-based team. Even if they do go down 3-0, I still feel like they can turn it around, especially if Kratos picks it up and especially if they start playing like how Nated did at the end there. I've seen some phenomenal plays coming from these guys. They're not being completely outmatched. They're not being completely outplayed. They just need to make some tweaks. They need to get back into the groove that they were in that first CTF Truth game, and then you may see them probably push this series to a couple more games.
We've got some Nated fans out in the crowd, some Nated chants out there. Guys in the crowd, let's hear some love for Nated. All right, we are getting ready for Strongholds on Plaza. Main focus here, holding that bottom middle stronghold and holding the nest stronghold. 2 of the more important strongholds out of the 3. That third one in yard, always nice to get that trip cap, but trying to keep that focus on the 2. Who you want to kick things off with?
We're going to go with Kratos. Again, I feel like he's the huge X factor for these guys. You saw when he was winning his fights, when he was getting pumped up, it was just contagious throughout the entire team. So we'll see what he has in store for us, starting on over by going towards the nest. Is he going to capture the nest, or is he going to get aggressive on the loop area? It looks like he's going to make the play to get aggressive on the posters. Finds 1 kill. Penguin gets the assassination onto Nated, but eventually that camo gets burned. And now Kratos with the nice shots across the map. He can rotate on over to nest and start capping that if he wants to. Also has Nated there as well, so this should be really good. Now everyone for Team Liquid trapped on over blue. That's going to be bottom middle going on over to Pnda 2, so this is a great start.
Great start indeed. They are slowly gaining points, but as I say that, we see these players fall. And actually, Kratos was taken down by the barrel. If you saw that in the kill feed, look at this Team Liquid quickly flying and soaring into bottom middle. Shotgun from Eco, that's a triple kill. Looking to get the overkill, flying over towards the yard, knows a player is in here, but he'll get a call out from, or a player from Pnda will get a call out saying that Eco is making that push and get a nice pre-grenade there to back him up. Eco taking it slow though. We'll finish off the kill here on Denoxide, making an aggressive push here with the shotgun. Takes down Nated also with a melee to the body, letting him know that he is the better player in Eco's mind.
Yeah, I'm wondering why he wasn't grabbing that combo there and setting the shotgun onto respawn. Looks like he's just going to hold on to it, and then maybe when he dies, he's going to have the time himself after that. But I feel like that was a really great opportunity to cycle the weapons. 2-on-2 situation now as players from both teams are dropping, switching on over to Rain and seeing what he's going to be able to do. Bottom middle has been capped just a quarter of the way, but it doesn't look like he's too concerned about getting that reset. Good thing for Pnda is right now is that they do have the nest, so they're going to try to use that advantage on the map to try to get down towards bottom middle, as that is now halfway capped. 2 dead though, so Pnda shouldn't be able to get this, make that 3 dead. Eco off the spawn, did go for that railgun, and now the last player stuck on over towards the stairs.
Yeah, Team Liquid just has done such a great job on really focusing on just those slays and they weren't really concerned on getting the reset at bottom mid. It was just let those guys be in bottom middle. Let them hang out down there. We'll get some nades on them. We'll get 1 or 2 of them killed and then finish off the entire team. Rain now trying to get, wow, what a fortunate plasma grenade.
That was a
work
skillful. That was a skillful nade. Mike, you're the luckiest player in Halo history, so let's not even go there right now. But either way, let's see what happened on with the camo. Who was able to grab that one? Stellar was. So just complete map domination all across the board for Team Liquid. They're really playing this one well. I mean, I haven't seen anything that Pnda is doing, completely wrong or anything like that. It's just Team Liquid's playing great.
All right, Stellar will be taken down over to Denoxide, picking up the headshot, trying to get a little bit of control. You know, actually, I like how he kind of just left that bottom middle area. He just hops in right now and decides, you know what, I'm going to get out, let those players from Team Liquid look around bottom mid, be a little bit of a distraction and move around and try and pick up some slays. But his teammates are just falling left and right, so he's not really able to be able to pick up a stronghold. They're able to take down Rain, take down Penguin. This is their chance. It's a 2v4. No one from Pnda should be dying right now. They got to be getting these caps. Looks like they're about to get bottom middle. They've got bottom mid. They've got Nest. They've got a solid 7.
This is the make or break time for Pnda Gaming. It's now or never, so let's hop on board with a listen in and see what they're talking about.
Bottom mid, guys, bottom mid.
I got it.
I'm saying that, I'm saying that.
Help down. Pushing LR weak. Pushing
That's one shot. And that's one shot.
I'm dead weak, LR.
Bottom mid, guys, bottom mid.
LR still.
Bottom mid and LR.
He's gonna have Shoddy.
I'm gonna try
He's gonna have Shoddy. I'm living.
You gotta fight for dead. Don't let Prius.
We put him in. Penguin, dead.
One shot, Eco, one shot, Eco.
To bottom mid, we get Shoddy. Watch out, Shoddy.
I need help,
Go for
Prius.
Shoddy or something. Oh, okay. Bottom mid or something.
You
was
turn,
around 43.
You turn weak,
I
you turn
can
weak.
push forward, Dan. I can push
You
forward.
turn, guys. You turn on me.
Dan, open yard.
Go in, Brett.
I'm Shoddy, Dan.
LR, Brent.
Amir.
What's cafe?
I'm not
Nice. Top on me.
Ammo 10,
Top side on me, one shot.
They're gonna push sniper.
Eco, one shot, top side. Two there, two nest.
Guys, make sure you go for this
Two
camo.
nest, guys.
Dude, I don't Shoddy.
Camo's about to be up, Dan. You have to live, you have to live.
Two bottom in, man.
Camo's gonna be up now. Camo.
On Dan weak.
Bottom weak. I'm trying. I'm gonna die on camo. I can't get it.
Shotty's your turn, Shotty's your turn.
You turn, Shotty. You turn, Shotty. Camo's up.
Make sure they don't get it.
Camo's still up. It's still up.
Go for it.
It's still up. LR. We burned it. We might have it.
What's shot good?
Nice, dude. Let's go. Help it.
I know I'm here. I'm trying to live. They market killed me. Market.
Watch it. There, but they can't be careful.
One shot market. One shot market.
Last 4 seconds. Watch out, you turn. Seller. Dead.
These guys are feeling it right now. They held the trip cap, but they need to get this back in their favor right now because Team Liquid is going for the trip cap over by the yard, but you'll see that Native was able to pick up the kill on Penguin and get that reset. Although while we were in that listen in, you did see them holding the trip cap on Team Pnda, but when they started to lose that, you just saw player by player kind of pushing by themselves, trying to stop one of the captures when in reality, that capture was already gone. They've lost it. You just got to give it up, just charging out, trying to pick up a kill or a kill on one of the 2 players in the stronghold is just putting yourself at a disadvantage and then just making it harder for your team to push up because now they got to wait for you to spawn up. And you just get into this bad cycle.
Yeah, and this is a really bad situation to be in. Obviously down 2-0 in the series, as you can see at the top, and then completely outmatched so far in Plaza Strongholds. You can see Pnda desperately trying to capture bottom middle. Are they going to be able to do so? You can see Penguin and Stellar all pushing down. 3 dead for Team Pnda. They're going to only have one more push here, Mike. Where's that push going to be, especially when you have Team Liquid getting aggressive on the yard? If they get this triple cap, this game is mathematically over, and you're going to see a 3-0 series lead for Team Liquid. What do you do here if you're Pnda Gaming, Mike?
Got to go for the reverse sweep. Obviously, you got to wake up, go for this reverse sweep, and if you don't know what a reverse sweep is, that means the opposing team that's down has got to win the next 4 game types.
It's the opposite of a sweep, pretty much.
Exactly, exactly. So Team Liquid wins game number 3, 100-29. And you know what they did so good that map? It was just how they traded kills. You saw a 2-for-1 trade or even a 3-for-1 trade. So many times you'd see Pnda Gaming make a push, 3 go down for Pnda Gaming, and only 1 go down for Team Liquid. And Pnda Gaming always had that first player drop, just putting it into the favor of Team Liquid. At that one point, we did see Pnda Gaming pick up the 2 kills, and they did capitalize at that moment, but they weren't able to hold on to that control, and Team Liquid just was too aggressive for them and was able to take control back. But these are the stats. Eco with 17 kills.
Yeah, just an impressive game coming out from Liquid. Again, 100-29 in a game type that I feel like is definitely something that Pnda could take off these guys. Looking at Denoxide and Kratos, 6-13, and then 7-16. Just a lot of deaths coming out from these guys and just not a lot of good pushes. together as a cohesive unit. Didn't seem like they had a good take-back plan, but also, even though that they may have had a plan, they didn't execute on that. Team Liquid had great pressure, especially at the end of the game, where they went and charged that yard, realized that, hey, we can just mathematically eliminate these guys ASAP, and that's how they kind of approached the entire game. Also, some really great camo pickups to allow them to get some more freedom on the map.
Team Liquid definitely feeling pretty good right now about their chances of guaranteeing a spot in the Halo World Championship Finals. Let's take a look at the series, though. There are your first 3 game types going in favor of Team Liquid. Game number 4 is Fathom. Capture the flag. Team Liquid could close it out here 4-0, sending Pnda Gaming to the losers bracket, where they still have an opportunity. They'll have to win their losers bracket round 2 match. And then on top of that, win the losers round 3, and they are qualified.
Another thing to look at in these 2 games, especially the last 2, is Rick Slayer. I can't recall many scattershot kills coming out from the side of Pnda Gaming. I saw Eco going off with that weapon. Again, I saw Eco and Stellar really utilizing the shotgun. 9 power weapon kills in that game compared to 0 power weapon kills coming out from Pnda Gaming. That's substantial, especially when you combo that with the fact that they're picking up a majority of the camos as well. So moving into Fathom CTF, you can really say, all right, guys, we need to go back to the basics here. We need to control the weapons, control the camouflage, get control of top center, and just try to take one game. Try to get our momentum back that we had right when this series started, because it's been all Liquid ever since that first replay.
Yeah, and a lot's going to go on, like you said, this railgun and camo, making sure that Pnda can get this control. Do you think they're feeling a little bit down right now, or do you think they're going to have that intensity? I mean, we definitely should hop to
Pnda?
a listen in with them to see how they're feeling, if they've got that still going like they did in game number 1.
They're probably not going to show it that much. It won't transfer over in their communication that much, but deep down, it's definitely setting in. I mean, if it's 0-0, you're feeling a lot better than your chances of when you're down 3-0. I mean, fortunately for them, this is a best of 7, and they're not out of it quite yet. But we also have an update from the side station guys. EG and Splice, what a matchup going on in the losers bracket. That is all tied up 1-1 right now, moving into game number 3, which looks like capture the flag on Truth.
Wow, pretty surprising. I mean, Splice. A lot of people thought these guys were going to come out a bit tough for this event, but Optic Gaming really shut them down in their first series against them, and now looks like they are struggling with Evil Geniuses. Not to say Evil Geniuses is not a top team, but definitely I think a lot more people thought Splice was going to be one of those teams that you could see maybe in the top 3, maybe the top 4.
Well, one of the things that you have to remember with Splice is they are very talented. Who knows if they're, a top 5 or a top, 6 team or not. Obviously, everyone wants to get that top 6 area to qualify for Worlds, but here's the thing is there's a lot of proven tournament players here, and they're going up against one of them in Evil Geniuses. So, looking at this map, you have Naded, tons of tournament experience, Straight Sick, tons of tournament experience as well. And let's start this one off with Naded, see what he's going to be able to do. He goes for the railgun, gets dropped by Eco, and look at these guys on Team Liquid again with a phenomenal start. 2 dead and map control.
Make that 3 dead, and look at this, 3 dead again as the players on Pnda are spawning up right now. But you've got Team Liquid infiltrating your base and already moving that flag. Penguin's going to die, though, as he gets that flag out to the front. Eco staying alive, just narrowly escaping death. And that flag, I believe, did that flag get all the way to the front of the base? And that actually just got returned by Denoxide. So good return there by Denoxide. But look at this. I mean, they're already getting outslayed 9-3 right now. 9 slays from Team Liquid, only 3 from Pnda Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, Team Liquid, they've gotten off to the hot start, and they've never really let up. Again, ever since that first replay, it's pretty much been all of them. Eco with the double kill. That flag is still sitting there, so Straight Sick's going to try to get the return, and we got a tweet coming in.
All right, you'll see at the bottom right of your screen, that Team Liquid with a commanding game 3 is up with a 3-0 lead in the series. Hashtag HaloWC.
And don't forget, guys, if you tweet out that hashtag HaloWC and you also tweet the stream, you are eligible to win an Xbox One S during the giveaway that we have. Again, just use that hashtag HaloWC and tweet the stream, twitch.tv/Halo. You know what it is. You're currently watching it right now. and we are watching Rain again pushing in and get aggressive towards the flag. This is the third time that he's pulled the flag, and he gets dropped for his efforts.
Right, over to straight sig, top middle, picking up the double kill. That's 2 down, make that 3 down for Team Liquid. Let's see if they can start this push here on Panda Gaming. Stellar finding straight sig, able to finish off the kill, and then finally taken down by Rain. We see 3 players from Panda now trying to make their push across the map. Kratos is staying alive by the boxes, but Team Liquid is going to easily spot him and just overthrow him. You got player top middle from Team Liquid, bottom middle, a player pushing to both tree houses, and across the map, actually, we have Rain getting ready to pick up the flag. So Rain does have the flag, and he's moving that to bottom middle. 2 down for Panda, and that flag's gonna be sitting bottom mid. Rain and Stellar also down for Team Liquid. You've got Penguin making a move with the flag. Look at this rally. Penguin's at the front of the base. Denoxide with the railgun and camo trying to stop this flag. He'll take down Penguin. That flag is still alive though. 1 down for each team. Make that 2 down for Team Liquid. 3 down for Team Liquid. The last guy's moving the flag. It's in the window. Penguin trying to get nades, but that's going to be naded, getting the flag returned.
Yeah, nice job there by Denoxide. Good use of the camo. Nice railgun shots. That was extremely clutch because if Team Liquid gets that cap, they are riding so much momentum. And Rain has been completely unstoppable in terms of getting into the Panda Gaming base. So they got to be aware of those random pulls coming out. It looks like Kratos has this flag very far here for Panda. All they need to do is come back with this one and secure the cap. Who's going to be the guy to come back? Looks like Naded is there. Also has another teammate there, which is Denoxide. He gets the return, gets the flag cap coming in. No, Strasik did not get that flag. It is sitting there, but it looks like Naded is going to be able to do it. Panda finally getting some sort of a lead here.
That's got to feel good, grabbing this lead here. Now they can't let up, though. Don't play too passive, because you know Team Liquid's going to keep up that pressure. Naded's getting caught out in the open, though. He gets tag teamed by Stellar and Rain. Rain now waiting bottom mid, and you've got Stellar pushing into the base, picking up a kill, and you've got Kratos across the map as well. Kratos is going to fall, and then you've got 2 players from Team Liquid now getting ready for this railgun at bottom mid. We've got Penguin getting ready to make a flank. He gets spotted, though. Denoxide will take him down, and I believe that railgun now is in the hands of Eco. So let's see if Eco can do anything with this to try and get their first flag cap.
Yeah, Eco just going to kind of set up here for camo, try to control the enemy treehouse, which is definitely the area that you want to try to get a hold of. However, teammates are dropping left and right over here. You got to watch out for this player doing the top center jump from the awning down below. He also has a light rifle. Is he going to be able to thrust back up? No, he stays down there, and that should allow these guys to get some sort of top center control for the camo if they want it. Eco with another railgun kill. However, he is getting hit from behind. Nice cover fire coming in from Rain. Penguin finds a Spartan charge as well. That's Eco with the last kill on the Denoxide, and you know he's ready for these spawns and the overextenders coming in from the silo.
Yeah, Penguin has got this flag. You've got Naded trying to stop him, throwing a deep grenade there. Not going to be able to finish him off. Gets Penguin down to 1 shot, and Penguin will get that flag cap. We're all tied up 1-1. Penguin's making his move across the map. Eco does fall. He's now making his way up towards top middle. Let's see if he can pick up another kill, trying to get some top middle control. Not going to happen. Naded's going to decline him of any top middle control. Now Stellar making a move here on the opposite side of the map, but all Team Liquid players up inside their base. Not really a time for Panda to be able to make a push. Panda's got to pick up a few kills, but wow, that's going to be 2 kills for Team Liquid.
Is that guy weak, or was that much assault rifle damage? Switching on over to the pistol to get the kill, because that was absolutely insane coming out from Stellar. But the map's pretty split right now. Nobody has any major control. Team Liquid with a little bit of advantage because they do have that 1 guy top center. But as I say that, 2 people, 3 people are going to die now. Stellar, last guy live. Can he get the triple kill? It could be huge if he finds it. No. Straight stick shuts it down.
Straight to now, waiting for this railgun. He's gotten some help from Kratos, but this player's flying in, gets a nice grenade and charge, gets the Spartan charge. He is not going to be able to finish off that kill there, and he'll get taken down. That railgun, I think, is still down bottom mid. Denoxide now trying to stay alive over in his treehouse as he's getting pushed at his base, at Team Liquid's base as he's trying to get into make another flag move.
Yeah, and he's got the radar to use. He's got 2 players on it. There it is. Finds both of them. Kratos gets the kill. Screams at Penguin as well. Seems like he's starting to get fired up again. However, there is a player in the engine to slow this push down. It is Rain, and Rain clutches it. Last guy alive. Finds 2 kills. Stops the flag coming out from Denoxide.
Kratos just couldn't make it around that corner. If he just stayed alive just a little bit longer, might have been able to get that flag further. Denoxide's going to toss that flag out front of the base, though. Penguin, he spots it. He's trying to get this return. Not even contested. He'll get that return. Straight sick looking top mid. Player top middle from Team Liquid. Player bottom middle as well. Gets a trade. Taken down himself. Straight sick falls. Eco top middle. We're all tied up 1-1. Less than 5 minutes remain.
What a game we have on our hands. You can see Pnda is not letting up. They do not want to fall in this series. It's a matter of respect for these guys and trying to push back when they've been pushed. And Team Liquid, though, they are non-stop aggressive towards the base. You can see both flags being pulled out right now. Potential standoff in here. Surprised that we haven't seen that quite yet, but Straysick clutching it with the double kill, getting the return. Are they still pulling this flag? Looks like no, they do get stopped.
Looks like both flags are returned, so now on board with Straight Sick. Let's jump to a listen in with Pnda Gaming and hear what their communication is like.
Eco.
I need it.
Weak tailwind.
The small door, guys. Get this door. Rail's coming up soon.
Yeah, rails.
We got the small door.
I'm pushing the big door.
What's out there? What's out there from base? Rain. What's out there from base? Rain. I can't get it. Rail's up.
I'm on the corner.
They're jumping up right now. They're jumping up right now.
They're jumping.
Go for rail. Go for rail.
They're wall.
Baby, go. Go bottom mid. Go bottom mid.
I need help. I'm dying.
Play right.
I'm in. Nice, dude. Run it.
On their bridge. Camo and 10. I can't do anything. On their bridge. Corey, get it.
I got it.
Get tight for this camo.
The bridge.
It's up now.
Fuck! Yo, let's go. He's going for camo. On camo, guys. He got me. He's at their bottom mid. He's on the jump up.
No, Marty.
Watch out.
Well, the intensity is definitely there from these guys as you saw them cap flag number 2 in an incredible rally all the way back to their base. Player dying one right after the other, but getting that flag all the way back. But over on the other side to answer back, that's going to be Eco from Team Liquid tying up the game 2-2 now. So Pnda Gaming looking like they were going to be able to kind of take the lead here and hold this, and they obviously couldn't hold it for too long. Team Liquid answered back and was able to just get into their base and just get that classic flag.
Yeah, and it's weird. Team Liquid, every time that Pnda Gaming does something that looks like it's going to give them the momentum that they need to win the game, Team Liquid just takes it right back, and here they are on the verge of ending this series. Penguin with the killing spree already has the flag past the 50-yard line. Eco gets another kill. It's going to be up to Straight Sick. Can he get the kill from behind? No, he can't. Pnda Gaming, they're going down to the losers bracket. Team Liquid, they are going to the Halo World Championship, stamping their ticket right next to Optic Gaming.
We've got 2 teams locked in for the Halo World Championship Finals from North America. We've got 4 more that we will see today. 2 more winners bracket matches and 2 loser bracket matches. Let's take a look at the stats here in just a moment. But we've got handshakes coming around, fist bumps from both squads. A well-fought battle for Team Liquid. 26 kills from Eco. 22 kills from Penguin. 17 from Stellar. 13 from Rain. And actually more assists coming out from the other side. And the guys on Team Liquid only outslayed Pnda Gaming 78-77.
I just think that they are more objective oriented. You saw how many times Rain was willing to get into the base and toss that flag out. But guys, we also have an update from the side station. I know everybody wants to know what's going on between Evil Geniuses and Splice. We are in game number 4 right now, pretty much all tied up in 18, and the series is 2-1 in favor of Splice.
Oh man, left this hanging there for a little bit. I was a little curious, seeing who's winning there. Splice, do you know the score of that?
Score of game number 3?
Game number 3.
Do not know the score of game number 3, but I believe it was CTF Truth, so it was probably 3-1 or something, maybe 3-2. But either way, right now I'm looking at, it seems like Splice has control of the map and a 26-20 lead on Eden Stronghold. So EG, one game away. I believe this is a best of 5 from potentially being eliminated.
Man. Actually, take a look at this as well. The damage dealt here, only 1,300 from Naden.
And 3,000 from Straight Sick. Crazy, crazy game coming out from Straight Sick. He had a pretty solid series overall. I mean, everybody, the problem was for Panda Gaming, everybody kind of took their turn having a bad game. You had Kratos back-to-back bad games in the replay, and then in game number 2, which was the Slayer, and then I think it was Stenoxide in the next game. But overall, you didn't see any weaknesses coming out of Team Liquid, and that's why they're moving into the Halo World Championship.
Exactly, and real quick, taking a look at those flag grabs as well. 9 flag grabs from the guys on Team Liquid, and only 4 from Panda Gaming. And actually, the guys on Panda Gaming also had 8 total power weapon kills. And then on the other side, Team Liquid only had 3. So Panda Gaming did a great job at controlling the power weapons and getting some camos. But like you said, they weren't too focused on objective. We're going to pass this over to the analyst desk, though, to let them finish it off. Alex, over to you.
Thank you, Strong Side and T Squared, and congrats to Team Liquid, your next team advancing to the Halo World Championships. Again, $1 million prize pool there. It's a huge deal. Axeltas, Walshy, Sims here at the analyst desk to talk about that matchup. TL with the 4-0 victory there over Panda. A little bit of interesting stuff in that first game as we had the game reset. But honestly, for me, based on how strong Team Liquid was in St. Louis, I think they surprised a lot of people getting second place under Optic and actually playing Optic really closely. I'm not too surprised to see them in this good of form.
No, wasn't surprised to see Liquid walk away with that win, and I was most surprised, though, Panda came out swinging. Like, that first game, it was tied 2-2, but T-Squared pretty much called it out in the commentary. He said a lot of those teams that kind of ride on emotion, ride on hype, and teams that are just, like, screaming out call-outs, sometimes that gas runs out. It works well when you're able to get the ball rolling, get a couple caps, get a win under your belt, but just seemed like Liquid was resistant. They did a good job just stopping that momentum every single chance they could, and at some point they just ran out of steam.
I tell you what, Dave, I had massive flashbacks to the Halo World Championship 2016 Grand Finals. Obviously, you had Nadids and Kratos in the same situation. First game, Grand Finals against Optic Gaming, it was a draw. They went to a reset, and then they got smashed. It was kind of almost the exact same thing. Then they got 4-0'd. Same here again. They had an initial tie-up. We went to a reset. Bang. TL came in hot with a 3-0. Fair enough, they put up a damn good fight when we looked at the rigged Team Slayer. Nady with that sniper rifle. Big shout out to him, putting some serious, serious work.